everyone. So I'm about week 30 of my project life, and you'll just have to bear with me a little bit with my voice because I am actually sick. I knew I was going to get something at some point this month because I've been around a lot of people that I've noticed have had bugs and stuff like that. So I just felt like it was a matter of time before I got ill, and lo and behold, I have. So my voice is a little bit croaky, but I feel a bit better than I did a couple of days back, but it's just sort of lingering now. But yeah, it's just one of those things. So yeah, anyway, so this was week 30, and this feels like an absolute distant memory now. This was the week after our wedding. So we'd come home on the Saturday. Sunday was just a day to chill out, and then we gone back to work, which was really depressing. It really was a bit of a drop to go back to work after all the excitedness of the week and obviously getting married, and suddenly you're just back to normal as if nothing happened. So it was a little bit depressing to head back to work, but we've got loads of things exciting coming up, so I wasn't too depressed because the weekend coming up afterwards we were going to the Yorkshire Dales for a little mini moon, which I was really excited about because it was literally everything that I wanted, which was for us to stay in the middle of nowhere with no people around and no signal, and just enjoy being around each other, taking long walks and having good food and stuff like that. So I was really excited for that. So you'll see that in the second part of the week. But this part is literally just some pictures of us chilling out and sort of coming back from getting married as such. So I'm using the Simple Stories Cottage Fields collection because it just went with the theme, really. It was quite homely, but it also matched going away at the end of the week and things like that. So I just thought it matched quite nice. And I'm using one of the first edition paper pads. I don't have a cover for it anymore. I don't know where that cover's gone. But it's got a load of like nature sort of colours in it. It's got pinks and blues and browns and stuff. So that just matched a bit with these photos. So the first photo that's got in the middle is a picture of Moose. There's two photos coming up of when we got back. The cats were super needy because obviously we left them for a week, and we did have someone looking after them, but they're always very needy when we come home. So there's actually two photos of them snuggled up with us. But what we'd really love to get is a picture of both cats asleep with both our hands next to their hands, but it's very difficult. They do actually sleep together. They are quite friendly with each other, but they don't sleep together that often. So trying to get a photo of them together is hard enough. So anyway, we got a picture of Moose sleeping, and we had both our hands down with our wedding rings on, and I just thought it was a really cute picture. So I wanted to include that. And then the photo that's next to that is just a picture of all our cards. So we opened up all our cards when we were down south, but obviously we brought them home, and I will be keeping them all. They're all going to go in my wedding album. But I wanted them out in display and things for a while, so I put them up on the empty bookshelf that we currently have. So I put them all out, and it's just nice to have them out on display. And then the photos, as I said down below, two of them are going to be pictures of the cats. So as I said, they were super needy. So this Sunday we just really just chilled out. So I had like an everything shower, and we just unpacked the suitcases and we just relaxed and sort of just, I don't know, just enjoyed ourselves really, because as I said, we were going back to work on Monday. So we just had a bit of a day to decompress. So the first photo is a picture of Mango on me when we were sat on the sofa together, and then the photo below is a picture of Moose on Joe. They were just very, very needy, which is always nice. It's nice to know that they missed you, because cats always get teased for being really unemotionally attached and really distant and stuff, but actually I think especially our cats, and I do notice it in other cats, they are sort of loyal to you, and I just feel like it's just lovely that they get excited. They don't get as excited as dogs, but they are pleased to see us when we go away. So that was nice to have them back. So yeah, I'm just going to put those in those two pockets there. Then another picture I have of just some wedding bits. So on the wedding day, we didn't get any of our cake. I was just so busy that, the cake was going around and everything like that, but I just didn't have any of it. And I think that's one thing I say I regret about the wedding is I didn't eat as much as I should have. And not because I felt ill or anything like that. Like I didn't want to eat, but I should have ate. And it's not, as I said, not for anything to do with me personally. It's just that I felt like I missed out because everyone kept raving to me about how nice the canapes were. Didn't have any of those. And then people were raving about the cake on the two first layers of the cake, and I didn't have any of those either. So it really was something I kind of regret, just purely because I feel like I missed out on something that, you know, obviously I've spent money on and I organised. But you know, you live and learn sort of thing. At the end of the day, it's only food, but everyone else enjoyed it, so that was the main thing. But yeah, so I didn't have any of the top layers of the cake. So we had a 3-tier cake. The bottom was lemon, and then the middle was strawberry and champagne, and then the top was a chocolate one. And the 2 top layers went completely. And then we gave some of it to Joe's family, and then we ended up with majority of the bottom layer, which actually is our favourite. Lemon is our favourite cake. So that is a picture of a slice of it. It's a very big cake. So it did take a couple of weeks to get through it, but we did actually distribute it out to like my family and Joe's family and stuff. So we tried to get rid of it a lot as we could, because Joe's not actually a cake person, so it would just be me trying to eat this cake. So he had a bit of it, but he doesn't want too much of it. So it would have been just be me eating this cake. Anyway, so there's a picture of me having a bit of my wedding cake finally, after the wedding. And then on the Tuesday, maybe, we went over to see Joe's sister just to catch up and sort of, I don't know, just, you know, talk about the wedding a little bit and things like that. But we bought some cake over and stuff. So, and we made a fuss of Bilbo. So there's just a picture of me, Joe and Bilbo on the sofa. And I'm just going to use these 2 cards. There was actually 2 3x4 landscape cards, which was really helpful for this collection. So this collection's a little bit older. I think it's 2021. So I've used quite a bit of it. You can see the sticker sheet's nearly empty, but there's a few left. But after this layout, I've completed all like the 6x4 cards, and I literally just have a few 3x4s and then 2x2s left. So it is slowly coming through with, you know, getting rid of a collection and such. But as I said, they just last for so long. It's very difficult to use up an entire collection so soon. I think I can get at least sort of, I don't know, 6 layouts with each collection, which is a lot. So I think it's, you know, they're all very good value for money. And I feel like I don't even get that much of the collections. I literally get the sticker sheet and the cutter parts, and they last me so long. If I got everything, it would just take me ages to get through them all. So yeah, that's why I don't get all the sticker books and the cutter parts and stuff like that, because it takes me long enough to get through these ones. And I feel like you get a bit of everything with the cutter parts and the sticker sheet. So yeah, so I'm just going to stamp the dates. This was the 21st of July until the 27th of July. And yeah, it just fit really nicely. So I hope you've enjoyed this part of the week, and I'll be back with the second part shortly. Thank you very much. Bye.